The sun's going down as I try to make my way through the crowd. Feeling alive, I love being by your side, it makes me shine. We got one summer, so let's make it count. You make me feel like everything's all.
Good morning and welcome back to my channel where I am documenting my journey on the Optavia 5-in-1 plan. And if you don't know what Optavia is, basically you have 5 fuelings a day and 1 lean and green you make at home. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. My information is listed in the description box below. So you see what I'm having for my first fueling, one of my favorites. It's the caramel macchiato shake with a shot of espresso. And I'm headed to work. You will see what I have for my second fueling, and then hopefully I will be home for lunch.
We got one summer, so let's make it count. You make me feel like everything's alright. Let's dance our problems away in the night. Love being right next to you. You'll be on my mind. I'll be dreaming about this till the end of time. We are young, we are free, down for the ride. Might be over tomorrow, but we got this day forever.
Well, I made it home for lunch, and you saw what I had for my second fueling. I had the peanut butter and chocolate chip bar, which is also one of my favorites. And then for lunch, I had the rustic tomato herb penne, which I modify slightly because I use 3/4 cup of water and the instructions on the back call for 2/3. And I think it makes a huge difference. So it's one of my favorites as well. So I am headed back to work. You'll see what I have for my fourth fueling. And then I'll be home to make my lean and green. And what I'm making for my lean and green tonight is a quick dinner from Trader Joe's. I'm going to try these dried organic spaghetti squash nests, and we'll see how they turn out, along with my Trader Joe's turkey meatballs and my Rao's marinara. And then I'll probably throw a tablespoon of Parmesan cheese on there for one condiment. But you'll see all that when I get home. So I'm headed out, and I will see you when I get back. Well, I am home from work and I am ready to make my lean and green. I'm actually pretty hungry, but it shouldn't take long to get this together. So I'm going to make this dried organic spaghetti squash nests, and you just boil them for 5 minutes. And I'm not really quite sure how much to make. I think I'm gonna make half of the container and then measure it out. I'm assuming that the measurements will stay the same. I'm looking for 2 greens or 1 cup of spaghetti squash. So I'll be doing that. And then I make my turkey meatballs in the air fryer. And 5 of the Trader Joe's turkey meatballs equals 1 lean. So I am gonna put them in the air fryer, and I cook them for 8 minutes at 370. And then I'll top that with a 1/4 cup of Rao's and a tablespoon of shredded Parmesan. And then I will have my lean and green. But I also decided that I wanted one of my peanut butter cups for my last fueling tonight. And I make that with the Decadent Brownie mix and PB2. So I am also, after I make my lean and green, I'm going to get those together. Now, I like to make 2 smaller peanut butter cups. And I think the sweet spot as far as freezing those go is about 2 hours. So after I'm done with my lean and green, I'm going to make my peanut butter cups, and then I'll be back for my last fueling. I also need to make more Nespresso pods. And if you follow my channel, you know that I make my own Nespresso pods for my Nespresso machine. And you might see a little bit of that as well. So let me get started with my lean and green.
Come a little closer. I wanna dance with you. Everything's moving slower. I don't know what it is you do. I've been looking at you all night, trying to figure you out. I just wanna make you smile. Hold your hand in my hand, looking at the sunset. Man, you're looking good tonight. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing that's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Falling in love. You set my wheels in motion. I'm going crazy for you. Eyes blue like the ocean. I can see you want this too. Cause you've been looking at me all night, trying to figure me out. I just wanna let you know. And I ain't playing no games, baby, you won't change. I only want you. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing that's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Yeah, I'm falling in love. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing that's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Yeah, I'm falling
Well, it's almost time to get my peanut butter cups out of the freezer. I'm excited for those. I think I'm gonna have those with some hot tea. But before I do that, I thought I would talk to you guys about a couple of things. So if you remember in my results video, I told you that there were 2 events coming up this summer that I really wanted to look and feel my best for. Well, the first one is coming up in 2 weeks, and it's the Optavia convention, and I am really excited to go. Mostly, I'm excited to meet my coach in person, Ashley Kisner, and her Revive Tribers. There is a big group of us going, and we're all staying in an Airbnb, and it should be really fun. And I hope to learn a lot too. Maybe some things that I can share with you guys after. But I need to refocus. I have been a little bit on and off plan since I finished my 30-day restart. And it's time for me to refocus and really stay on plan. And I hope you guys will be doing this with me. I will be posting my what I eat in a days, and I am really going to try to follow the plan to a T, because I know that when I'm on plan, I feel better and it works. So stay tuned for more new recipes and fueling hacks. And now, speaking of fueling hacks, I am gonna go get my peanut butter cups out of the freezer, make my hot tea, and I will meet you back here. Well, before I try my peanut butter cups, I wanted to talk to you about my lean and green. So that was the first time I had those dried organic spaghetti squash nests, and I thought it worked really good. When it was all said and done, it really tasted like fresh spaghetti squash. So that's a nice alternative to have just in your pantry. You don't have to worry about it going bad. And I made about half of the box, and that worked out to be 1 cup of spaghetti squash. So I can get 2 lean and greens out of 1 box from Trader Joe's. But anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know that my lean and green was awesome and easy to make and quick. So that being said, let's look at the peanut butter cups. All right. So how does that look? It looks pretty darn good, doesn't it? Yeah, I let it freeze for a little bit over 2 hours, and I think it was just the right amount. But just like when I'm eating my brownie candy bar, you have to make sure you have some napkins because this will melt on your fingers. But this is delicious, and it's 1 fueling, 1 optional snack, and 1 condiment because I put a packet of stevia in there. So I am going to enjoy my tea and my peanut butter cups and relax a little bit before bed. If you like this video, please like it below and subscribe to my channel and tick that notification bell so you are alerted every time I post a new video. I'm going to say good night for now, and I will see you next time.